As my face I'm faded by the sun, 10,000 men stand high as up, Osaho.
Voice of Pan-African Media.
Osaho, Osaho. As my face I'm faded by the sun, 10,000 men stand high on the hill. Allow silence as the years to still. 10,000 men trample for the kill. The vultures fly, the wind is high. The warrior fights, the battle upon. The scavengers wait, each man just hate. Death is late, the battle upon. Hosa, hosa, ho. 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 Searching, sitting on their own. Each one thinking, who is coming home? As spears clashing, screaming through the air. Each one shivers in their heart is scared. The vultures fly, the wind is high. The warrior fights, the battle of power. The scavengers wait, each man just hates. Death is late, the battle of power. What's up? Hosa, ho. Hosa, 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 hosa, ho. As my face I'm faded by the sun, 10,000 men stand high on the hill. Allow silence as the years to still. 10,000 men trample for the kill. The vultures fly, the wind is high. The warrior fights, the battle upon. The scavengers wait, each man just hate. Death is late, the battle upon. Hosa, hosa, ho. Hosa, hosa, ho. Hosa, hosa, ho. Hosa, 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 face are faded by the sun. 10,000 men stand high on the hill, and our silence as the air stood still. 10,000 men trample for the kill. The vultures fly, the wind is high, the warrior fights, the battle of love, the scavengers wait, each man their state, death is late, the battle of love. Hosa, hosa, ho. 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 Baby searching, sitting on their own. Each one thinking who is coming home. As spears clashing, streaming through the air. Each one shivers in their heart is fear. The vultures fly, the wind is high, the warrior fights, the battle of fall, the scavengers wait, each man their state, death is late, the battle of fall. Hosa, hosa, ho.
Yo atiefo ye be mo bibiara ha e de ba Voice of Pan African Media so yam se de na wotwe mu se ye be ye no ha no ye be ka agudie ho nsem agudie mu ehun dwa na yebedi no ha no se de munim no ye ba ye be cheche atiefo yam se kakra yesuso ye hwefa na wotwe mu akansi ye course no ball no mu nsem ene boxing ne tennis ba bi e ko ye ne ba bi e hyase ne ba bi mu awie bia no eno ena ya na edi ho nkomo na ye kwa ye ba eje nya beduru almighty EPL English Premiership no alande da make us kura na asna yem se omu ye e de ahihye so anesa inti no sa eneti Spanish La Liga eno so ahyase da na ye ka se EPL no sometimes ye ka se the best ya na enipani bi enti ase ya na omu je ho achin French La Liga no start last 2 weeks ago, but I say ubi ansheda ni honkom ubi ansheda nti de ekobia but e duru se Premiership oba no internet YouTube WhatsApp bia e hot bia pe de ekoso ewo UK eti nti se saade ayeso so de ohubia na yeso yahwe no yeso ye de bema etiefo na me ka che say a Voice of Pan African Media a free VOPAM ubetimi ani short for VOPAM adwuma ekoi ye wo Germany Hanover ne ye wo nti no se utie ana so ahye na de ono so enya bintie ye no na ono so ati nti share program na akwa chichichi no wa like page ne so already ne yedi kan programs ne bebre e wo honom a wo so ubetimi akọ na watie bi na ene de ne live program ena ye yam se de bia me pana member ba ko Saviola ene ye na ene de wa elite kakrabat nyame ya adoma obeba abeka mensa said ye no na emom ya nche ho bebre no ye betwa ho kakra biam se adwuman enkrofo bi kutemu ya na omu ne so ya sene kakra nti be dan ye ho aba na se ye dan ye ho ba ye de to aso bia no so ebeba beto so nti ye be pa wo che se menyi wa fidie ni mfiri ma fidie ni na he ya na etie de eko nti ye twa ho kakra bi aba ni asa abeto aso
mama kwa aba samre ye jibna Vadenvader Strasse 38 Hanover Amaanah Afro Shop enimu na ye ginen ma yenko inside ne yenko hye nyama Amaanah Afro ewo sese Amaanah Afro Shop inside na ye weyo ye wontuma odo bebre ye wo kente ye wo meba wa abrochire eba no lace so a eya na nkofo bebre nim se ye ba no abrochire ha ye ni lace apapa ba oba Amaanah Afro Shop a ye wo lace bebre ye wo sheda colors ahodo they will be different kinds. You was sweet cheddar, you was German cheddar, and you was normal cheddar. Ni opesa wo de pambia, so we oba, so we bema. The opesa wo de cheddar no bia, and also ube to me ediaye. Kubano emi sua. You were riga ya dida. You were Brazilian hair, you were human hair, papa, you were Peruvian hair. The oba no we giani wom, the opesa odi nyama gum. Nini na Amaanah Afro Shopper, nini na ubenya bi ato. Amaanah Afro accessoire ana Africa aba abrochi medawas
Yo atiefo yi twa ho kakra bi ebai na said ye ewo ho no ene ye de ball mu agudie ho nsem ene bebre mu na de ohu bia no me kase no ye be hya ase e de free ye krum he ya Germany ha na ye be hya ase do ye hye league na se de na nso mu bo DFV pokal no eno eho ensem ne ye de bebre yem se e hya ase enra ebi boy ebi so bebo ne ye nyamonwie wo hwa yem se Havers tenafie ema Manchester United Manchester 05 e betwa no e kanum ema omutimu baako eno no Eintracht Braunschweig eso so hyenum ema Hector eso hye me 9 54 eno saa na ekowie Eges NVF Bochum eno so ne ena Obenland eno so ye ne omuni Mönchengladbach de bebo ani saa enetie intino eno so ekoso dendenden Union Forswalde omuso ne Wolfsburg de bebo ani ene ya 18 System Munich eso ne Eintracht Frankfurt de bebo ani ena Nürnberg ene RB Leipzig eso bebo ani ena Tedesfield almost VL Osnabrück also at the bebo enine sa ena eko no ye German DFP pokal eno ena ekoso no sa na ye de ani be kire France e say France de umadi kan ahyase agro no umu bokwa na anwasem ne say umu start ye 2 matches eno umabo third match umu bebo 2 matches no umabo ni nyina PSG almighty PSG umu ntimi eni enkunim ba akokora PSG a umbo Champions League finals no umuntimi ndi enkunim ba akokora me say wo hwa players no bebre test covid na ebiso aprepla into almost 8 players nyina no etenchen a umuntimi si akan afi na nyame ya adoma ebi mo ho etom Neymar eho atona sabre ebia menim say next week dia obetimi esi akan na ye hwe ni say Leon ene Dijon boy eno ye last week no boy no Lyon share 4 Emma Dijon share 1 ena Rennes share 2 Emma Montpellier share 1 Strasbourg 0 Nice share 2 Reims share 2 Emma Lille share 1 sa eni kosi Saint-Étienne share 2 Emma Lorient entimi anshebi sa enetie ena Metz anshebi Monaco share 1 Angers nil Bordeaux 2 Nantes 2 Nimes 1 Brest 2 Marseille 3 Lens 1 PSG eso entimi anshebi sa enetie eno no ye hwe omu etebu na yem se di odika Nice for no omu dika kura ni adi ani mu dendenden a omu 6 points Bordeaux 5 points ena Monaco 4 points Lyon 4 points Rennes 4 points Lille 4 points Nantes 4 points Nimes 3 points Saint-Étienne 3 points Marseille 3 points Lorient 3 points Lens 3 Angers 3 Reims 1 Montpellier Onibi Mens 0 PSG 0 almighty PSG 0 point okay yeah Dijon so was 0 Strasbourg 0 and Brest so it was 0 intuition masa and so French linguists no echo and our share almost so a standing no so and no de beko so and so Montpellier versus Nice Saint-Étienne and Strasbourg Lille and Metz Angers versus Reims Dijon and Brest and Nimes versus Rennes Lorient and Lens Monaco versus 90s PSG versus Marseille Bordeaux and Lyon omadikan abombo no enra agron beti wie no na Bordeaux and Lyon akon etipenko a obia entumi ansim adabraka saa ne ye be kire Spanish La Liga no musoso ahyase na omune English Premiership no eso hyase ne dendenden se de abrebia ya na ekono saa ene omuye no na ye hyase ne de a ene no Eba ene Celta Vigo de bo ani dendenden saa na Granada eso ne Atletico Club Bilbao omuso de bebo ani ena Cadiz ene Osasuna Alaves ene Real Betis Valladolid Real Sociedad Villarreal ene Huesca ena Valencia eso ne Levante de bebo ani Barcelona Gymnastic Real Madrid Getafe Atletico Madrid Sevilla eno match no ya postponed eno ebeba so akiri enya ade a saa akan no ibesi no ene intino saa ena itie na ye de ani be kire almighty premiership ebase ya no ni se be bia ye hye me amenkro for Manchester United first match ya postponed ni Aston Villa enye ade a ebeba so saa ena eno so etie o na se yehwem a Fulham ni Arsenal de bebo ani Crystal Paris, Crystal Paris, almost only Southampton, at the Babwani, den. Liverpool ni Leeds United na or no a friend or no nya promotion, yam say only Liverpool or wedi Yakrao, a Painini, Akra, and a Consana, Yehenan Quebecano, Nelson board your Akrenim Sana Painim, and at West Ham, Essony Newcastle, West Brom versus Leicester City, Tottenham, any Everton, Sheffield United, any Wolves, and at Brighton, any Chelsea, in Tisana, a Honoso, a tier, Nasa Osha match of the week na and Quebec say away London derby Fulham any Arsenal and running the match of the week na see and team me feel say obetimi aye surprise bi pa we EPL ni ma say ne signings bi ne ne bi amahwe na say ehunahuna me kakra no enye Chelsea enye Liverpool enye Manchester enye obia na emum Everton o hwe Everton a omu bom ho moden say omu be ye bi because prayers no mo say asensan no James Rodriguez mu nyina e wo hono ma chese eniema ebe konka medium ni say ebekọ yie e de ama wo mu enti no yenhwe de ebekọ akosie enti saa na mesoso madwene eye me yem say Everton wo hwe so a omu saa wo coach a wo san experienced coach why na dwe say obeboa ama team no afa ne ntoma pa e de efra enti eno e na saa bre no yem say e wo so a ye nyina no ye behwe ne yeso ye hunu ba bia ebekọ akosie na meka ne say ena ye won komotwetwen bi ye ne ex Blackstar goalkeeper your friend William Amomo abranti say mo be kai na yem say match a ye de be kai no pa Ghana and Saudi Arabia yem say sa match no na enkrofo e de be hu ni pa we one of the best goalkeeper na Ghana won so Ghana de some amoni tua eduru mle bi a ne ye UAJJ mu kakra ene ne be hwetwe nkomo e we afidie so ye bebusa ne nsem bebre afa ne career ene baby o share ni go da se efree ene ne motivation ne baby obeduru ye ene challenges o face ye e wona kwan mu no ene waje pene se one ye behwetwe nkomo e we afidie so enti saa na ene ye be ye no enti me fa se ye be 10-15 minutes time no ye be hye ase ye ne William Amamo ebetwetwe enkomo enti etiefo wo a wutie afidie bia no hye program no na di onya binhwe no wono so enya binhwe na me ka kire se ahaye Voice of Pan-African Media ubetumi atwa ne short VOPAM TV afidie eko akiri ye pa enti no bomoden na hye program no na obi so enya binti na ena menche hu bebre no ye behwe ni sei yam se ohwe matches a eba so eye enena ebia no odin yie pa wo hwe London derby na Arsenal any Fulham match na me hunu say ebe one of the best game this season ye benya ahwe because wo hwe Mikel Arteta na ho boa why na fi we na yem say abrante no me fa me de me hunu say why ade an sa wa bo modern pa because wa GF Cup why ade community shield nti no say ne modern bo no e wo soro wa say beef up ni team no the players ni bi everywhere me hunu say all my comments be bre e de fa William ho say William ye prayer obetimi aye bibi e wa Arsenal because onye prayer o te prepare na ade na wabo premiership no so achenti o se be ho adwene aye de bo premiership no na ahwem so ya ampa because William enye player ketwa yem se wabo ball no ache especially Chelsea wadi akotene wo hopa wo ball Chelsea no wangunanim ase enema bebre na won so timi ye e de bo a Chelsea a ene Chelsea so e da so ejina ne na so enti ye hwe saa na ye hwe Leicester City so one West Brom na ye hwe se Leicester City na last year yehu na why no ho se one dey okumwa impanifo no kuma kese no se ono so ebetimi ayi no na se wa hye ni kumna se wa hye ase kunkum panifo etse de ne ye kana eno so ye behwe ni na no ye match no mu de hye so a ena ye behunu de eko enti saa ena etie enti Liverpool eso ni Leeds United match bia Nkrofo kan ho asem so far na Nkrofo predict premiership no yenya hye ase ekra enso Nkrofo etimi ahunu position ya obia betumi de especially from number 1 to number 4 no amanfo predict ye papa me am call online ko hwe no ebi cry legends ebi no mo kire se league no eye ohwemu a Man City, Manchester City, ebetimi abetu Liverpool every honum ama Liverpool abedi second na the third no ebia ye de ama Manchester United bia ono so epe Champions League abo na ye de third no fourth no so akoma Chelsea bia eja Koku Blue ono so ye de akoma no so e de ahwe half na we de Nkrofo so da bi mobua mutwum mutan Liverpool be fa league no Man City enebedi second Manchester United third Chelsea fourth ebi so no so Chelsea sign is no my na Chelsea betimi age league no omuso na beji league no na Man City ne Liverpool mu bi ato aso enti no ye de sablend ye ntimi nka se we ene beji na emom agro de sha ase a obi so kire se from nowhere ade a Manchester United omutimi ye no enye ebi ni we enti omu de omu ogidie se kwan bia so no Manchester United ebetumi afa sa akesifo we nyina ho abeji we league no and I'm see you and ye we de obi nsi trodo mato United ye ayen krofo ye hwe de mosomo be e de aboa e no kra ba akopɛ me de me Manchester ni na so mi team no se na ho de wo form especially the Glazer family no me say the way me na me di hu football and asem di sports achi no me hu say Glazer family no omu ba for business omu amas omu be ye team no and say na say ye me say omu niska sa na me no me hu no say me nya so omu oska because some oska for the past 4-5 years if we say Sir Alex Ferguson retire player mo beto no ya no makoto player ba akubi na mo de abefrem last year or so mo koto Harry Maguire 80 million e de be from me sa guy na nkasa no obi be ka se bia o wotana na se bi me hunu ne contribution bia even say me trans na me assessment wa wo so ye sports presenter we hwan ya unim ball mo di ball echi no opa check it from Manchester United even time I start to share Manchester never compare ye defenders say nyina me hunu obi a say we had the likes of West Brown Nemanja Vidic Ro Ferdinand Jabstam just me who player met me de sa player no sometimes cry now you players who do say ene man ko ya yetimi ma players ni me kai match bi Ferguson time Michael Carrick na ball 4 or ball 4 ma do see lusu but we player we no as values can de koto no na me hunu asena ho keka ne na ibia o de bua team na ma team na kwana nim be ma tente kese nka opia bigu wo hwe de Van Dijk mu ye duru de no magi team na si uma beti but wo de oni nkwale ya na esa achebo ete de mu odu o hema se ye de se o hene se ye nyina ye nkrofo ni bi wo mu nya sa chance na nka sabli nkomu wo mani panti capito so be ye bibia me de maka de obi abeka na nyama sem de menim no omodin bo no enkwa nimu se ogidi se omodin kwa nimu a wo de opa mie nto na nya comparison last season Premier League ni yemfa number 5 woni nyina to woni hwe no kure wo mpa ni hwe omodin mo ni yemfa compare Van Dijk yemfa compare a lot of defenders masa medium hu ni santi obeye na miem kakra ma ni hwe de eno soso eko enti sana eno soso etie enti no ya kan nyina na obehwe ma eno so Tottenham ne Everton match eno so be one of the best match ye nya hwe so match na em said ye ma hwe dada no ebe de yie enti no eno so ye behwe na ye beka ho asem yem se menko an ne me wo program ne so enti no yem se enema ni bi wo no ma me hodu no later no ye behye ase enti no ma me fa munwura efie so kakra bi na ye nhwe de ekoso eso ewo fie ye so ye de no ye kotoko ene ye house no ye nhwe de eno so de beko akosi house of folk na omu player ba ko ye friend Kofi Koji na team bi pen e wo kata na team no ye friend no Asalia omu okata omu pe Kofi Koji na skano omu de ba no yem se isama house of folk for no and house for so demand $200,000 so mo hwe ball na ya na eduru ba bi a ebi mo de ase agro na omudi so no bi di 200,000 ebe pe player wo Ghana e de na kokata na minim se 200,000 no se minim team a e wo Africa ha na ni abre a we ni team ade $200,000 ebe ba ni player ho a obeja na ma but enye abibia nye problem bia mintimi enka ne beble because for the past 3 season or 2 season yen sha dam more ball papa bia e wo Ghana enti so bi di ses kan ba o player ho a de meka ne se enye hwe na wasom saa because sikasem de yemfa eni agro enti saa ena etie enti no omusum na abrante no so onko dada no ho kakra saa na coach J.E. Sapon ye former coach J.E. Sapon ko Sapon so aka sembi ko Sapon na o ka se ebe difficult ebe din yie ama ye teams ni mienu a o ma je pene se o mbesi akan de ama mbesi akan wa Africa no de ama Ghana no Ashanti Gold ene Kumasi Asante Kotoko in the name say no covid no yenim da ball o ba so yenim acquire players no mu fa so abo competitive league ama o manya o mu form na bibi sent ko ba Africa no ba ko ba no abetena sen de obetena se ya no aye training a we training na the next year so san we kobo sa na se o ma ho de no da bia ba form enti ko je yi sapon eso afutu a ono so de ma we Kotoko ene Ashanti Gold no enti sana ono so aka na we na yenhwehwe mu kakra ya so kire se Aduana Stars maybe bia o betimi alusu o mu 9 key players because of contracting sensem no yem se players no musi aka ne duru ba bia ene mu hia na yese muso mumia mani na moye ma o munti no se anko ye dia no se bibia ye diska na if so retire wuntua ne ka sablia ne nan ogina ne na so no ene yese oye na kande en na pede edima no enti sana yete afri Aduana for camp minim no kre a ewum na minim se sa ene wona etene so ntienye hu de enya no kra aya na ebe ho enti sana tie sana ye Minister of Information yewra Kodu Opon Kruma wona se enche in a week time no ball no ebesa abanso back Ghana soccer na yebesa ashase and am say we the minister hallelujah because said the commercial the boys ball mu come the boys na che no so no obi grant me fa ball no obo ne dem oron ko a wate ono obo ne dem so no e kire adwuma ono susu ya sabi onim book ne kan so no enti wa hunu book ne kan no ne de ne ball eno so ne ade ono susu ya enti no imagine say ya ji book edi agu ayi cupboard ni yesi kofie ko di vacation mensu ade on se ano be yadin yie pa enti we de empanifo yesra mo momfa enema ngu akwam na mumie na omuso enkonya akan ni bi ensi saa eno so beko crop ya Asante Kotoko yeda so maso ye wa crop ya so say Africa ya ye beboyi omu ye beye we or say renovation wo Kumasi Sports Stadium enu nti no wo choose Accra Sports Stadium se ho na Africa no obesi na kan na we na me na mebusa o enye obi na ebusa me na mebusa se na ebekoyi amom de because minim enipa dodo ebetimi atukwan afri Kumasi se omu ko Accra edi akosupport Kumasi Asante Kotoko na so Kotoko de yinim de otim omutimi ye enti nduru se so omu ko a omu ebeko enti eno so de won saa na Kotoko so defender ba ko Da Costa Impem ono so na personally we say Maxwell Akachire ne manager no se onhian service bi enti no mu no mpe team foforo na player na yam se o kasa bebre ne ma bi wo no ma ohu se anko yi ama no omu ne ni ye enti ama o kasa bebre saa na board ye tie emfa ho ne wa betimi ache ball etu e de afasoro Ronaldinho Samuel Eto'o yapamu Ibrahimovic yapamu mu flu Barcelona enti who is Mpem da Costa Kotoko enti mu mpamu enti saa na tie e ma abumfu ball no ensensem ni bia na de ba ko a etwa to a ase no de in fact mehwe bia na ase ha me kakra German trainer Bernard Lappert to be named GFA technical director. German trainer Bernard Lappert to be named GFA technical director. Once Ghana edru baby a mitimi transe dwene ne ma bi ho saa mitimi medwene ho a ya na ne ntiase ne ya meden minim moso a mo outside se ye were legends players o ma Bob Black Star a o mu nim ball ani so o ma bobo ne yeso o ma ball keke o ma ball edru baby o mu nim ball na ni so o ngwa senti ya edru baby a na nyam ngwa se player bia jai Black Star na so retire free Ghana football na se o Bob Black Star na no o jabo ba on person de no ho bewura Ghana football ni minim mafia kora wo ho ye wo obi tese samekofo Abedi Pele Tony Yeboah ye wo je say ye wo legend ye wo players anka say ye wo nipa omu du omani omu nim player ka so be a player so no na yetimi ka say ye kofa sporting director every Germany de na Ghana na bosum ye tua ne ka ba bi obi che say odwene ho a eduru ba bi a ne ntoasum in fact ntoasum but minim ekwan omu fa so omu select according to omu so mu bie we no vacancy so say obi anfa na ayi mra ene nipa beble de buy ena we na mu yi no ye opposition bi ono ma ehu hia say ye bie we bi ato so obi fa na application na ayi mra enipa no free chrome or every right or you qualified say krata akra na nkuta na kire say o ye adwuma obetimi aya mo hwe ne level bi o so ati ase we e kofa na bi kro mo board wa kwatra computer ho say ai ene onim ball fine computer no but ade o mo jam so na o mo jam eduru mra ya say Ghana Football Association no moma ene ma bi kototima we what say o mo di ball na chi no na wa yi keto kraku ba o be kan sem bebre ene de ne fine nkosia but wo sika wo je no enye sika ke 20 duru ba bi na say wo ya de ne se nkoyi a edisa utimi just mu kwatras ya nipa 2 or 3 bi mu ahyemla na the whole Ghana susu di akire papa ya ma be fa ube hwehwe ne bag na bi kro nyina park so da so no but your players akukudam otia kenten the contract ba wie no mus ontimi nto aso bi fine so ontimi nto aso bi ma normal den na mu mpo bi foforo Ghana ho fama no no je say yesa be fo bi free German ade mu mentias yo yanim se broni ade bia na ya na before am say sa na ya na ye nkrofo ni bi o madwene yo mo first an ye ntu kwan da na ye nim broni no ye hu broni bi so ye hu broni o ko fa broni bi free ayi o de say ya na me pese me bobokro bi di obi free Bangladesh kra na ye hu na so e broni what do you mean so e broni when na hu so e broni so ube kom we ayi o de say ayi ye kire ya to kai fo ni bi no take kro mo no o pedigree ye say o ball ayi mo no ye sa kofa a chese asem Ghana we Football Association duru ba bia moma aya na enipa di mo ho ya enye enema bi wo no ma nipa no ne qualification te say mo dia mo me hwe broni a waba Ghana say obeboaye we even your local clubs ni na mo nche abrofo do ma G League and as African Cup a wini na mo nche broni a odi a wini we African Cup ba ko de yakọ World Cup wo ya de akwasi apia kro ya also de yakọ mo de amomye nko World Cup ni bi kura so mo di nsensem bi ni azane frakadam bia rewra GF ni mama oni payini bia wabo ball akwa akiri anaso adi ball echiacha o ka GF asem o se o de abi me pese me wuram o ka o edi trampe o be push no o be wi na chese ya de ba akope o mo ho ni mu ade ti se o kwa no masa gange up against you se de be ya on sabesi form no manyan no o ma fire sara me kan ne ayi one of the Ghanaian legend san my friend your friend William Amamu or former goalkeeper Emma Black Stars and I mean ni be di nkomo ono so na adwene beba na ekwan Black Star no ya fidie so na yetena ye kan first no na me see e kan asem a enuru ba bia but ye onkrofo bi omute o de entra ni ani di payin bi atem sese bi ye kan asem a ehun ya be send ya manati sesi a enti say ye kan asem we na samote dia adan na mo so eduru ba bia mo fa supporters no me ka so bi jigoki last time na me ni di nkomo na me pesa me de be fidie so from Kumasi to Accra akwaji we what is award okobi award na 10 million 1000 Ghana cedis acha say what say 200 euros ade ani award no say mu fi say mu dey player no mu ba wenu anu no waji go ki kwatena ba bi dan say na player na wa faka free Kumasi no okokra no konya nkwanhia 10 million na mo 10 million mo kura F4 na mo honom na ho ahwani committee ni ade mo tena se 2 hours sika say na moje na player about the whole what say 30 games as 20 games no ko for 10 million da sham blipum say wanya best player golden boot award wa win nti em fama no na wo fi say wo ball no say ade say wagina park so bobida and as what me aye jogging what tumlika be what say 5 km and ka be rufi and ka be no say the ball tie edrum le bia ese ensem ni bi won ma ye ntwema mo de etiefo ye twa ho kakra bia bana ye de nto aso na beto amo so enti manyu afidie ni free a ye ba sesi a
as my face are faded by the sun 10,000 men stand high on the hill and our silence as the earth to still 10,000 men trample for the kill the vultures fly the wind is high the warrior fights the battle of fall the scavengers wait each man just hate death is late the battle of fall Hosa, hosa, ho As my face are faded by the sun, 10,000 men stand high on the hill, and our silence as the air stood still. 10,000 men trample for the kill. The vultures fly, the wind is high.
You at your for you try honka crab, yam say yasamba, ahomane so. And fire pa. Yam say me di can catch him say one of the Ghanaian legend bako William Amamu or ye fidie so ye ne be twetwe enkomo inti no sa na etie inti no ye be hye enkomo twetwe na ase inti ye sero enkomo ne koso no wo asem bi na pese obusa wo betimi asende ama ye be busa na ma message bi apɛ no ye betimi asende ama ye be busa na ma ene ye number so we screen so pese ofre na akere wadwuna e kwan da ho no DJ okay. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Legend, good afternoon.
Mbacho, good afternoon.
Na, apom to say.
Mbacho nyami wo mbacho moswe.
Nyami adum yeso ye. Me bacho high Voice of Pan-African Media. You trying short no VOPAM TV. Adwuma ye o Germany Hanover e hona EBC. Na I am say ya toto ye nia na ye hwehwe ne mani mu a ne say ye ne ba nche ne no obedi enkomo kakra because also ye national team no wadi makotene wie wonim de akọ wonim de eba ne nyina ena ye main motive so I do say e be den na Black Star no na say Ghana ye national teams no ye timi arrest fracture sa eniema no ana say Ghana we soccer per se na be den ye timi aye enti no duru ba bi na ye onkrofo bi won mo ye say ye call mo na ye kode adwenkyere kakra enti no obia ne say ya ba we enti first of all no mebusa say me pacho say ye ka say William Amamu a hwan any William Amamu pacho
Pacho William Amamu obia ye wo no Ghana me mame efi Cape Coast na me papa so efi Enkran.
Okay.
Na me papa ye former goalkeeper.
Oh, okay.
Na ye friend Black Cat. Na say be waka baby kaka before be ka baby no na he was a policeman. Okay. He rose to the ranks of chief superintendent of police.
Okay.
And nyame friend no I think say 4 games before Ghana be qualify for World Cup.
Oh, okay. We di nyame fani si me pacho na wama o voice no so kakra e di amaye na.
Mbacho.
Okay.
Mbacho.
Afi obetimi ato aso.
Nyame friend papa 4 games before national team no be qualify, but I had to put him in the fridge senior beya. Okay. You be qualify and you qualify no. That was my first game that I played without my father was against Japan. Okay. That's what happened. That's who William Amamu is.
Okay. You're willing sir bono unya opportunity si akan o Ghana kakra unya ubo team o Ghana.
Me pacho wan.
Me pacho ubo team be.
Mr. T ewo Kotobabi Power Lines.
Okay.
Under 14, that's where I met my best friend, Nyamin Fani Ibrahim Dose.
Oh, Ibrahim Dose.
Romania. So I'm not Ibrahim or Egypt.
Okay.
And, I became the best goalkeeper of the coach under 14. And, I went to under 17, where I also won the best in under 17. So I was called to the Black Starlet camp when I was at under 17 coach.
Okay.
And me, Michael Essien and all those 60% of the team now is shy or Black Stars no. The same. If me feel when I'm a bar to the Mighty Jets.
Okay.
And me feel to the Mighty Jets no. And I'm a bar and Celeste. The farm called Liberty Professionals, Liberty Division 1. Now they have an ambition to qualify for the Premier League. Okay. And I was signed by Liberty, and I was able to bring Liberty in the same year to the Premier League. And after that, I was voted the best in Division 1. Okay. And honor, we feel honor, and I'm called the Youngsters. Okay. And the Youngsters honor Victor here Heart of Lions. Yeah. The farm he has an ambition to qualify Heart of Lions to the Premier League.
Okay.
I mean, so in Chad, I was able to qualify the club Heart of Lions to the Premier League. In the Honona, Yawana, Peter Gavrila Basenka, or top, say one of the strikers in the Premier League, but Nayane Bofakwa. In the 0-0, 89th minute, I saved the penalty.
Oh.
And Gavrila said he's not going to take the striker again. He wants me to follow him to Romania instead.
Okay.
And that is how I found myself playing professional football.
Now, Romania, no, now, who team bay Romania?
And Patroni bought Faru Constanza, FC Faru Constanza, Romania.
Okay.
We free one. In Romania, no, I got it very easy, even though I was performing very well.
Okay.
But Nyamefani Kransi, Mekoena Ibrahim Dossi, he became the first African to have won the best goalkeeper in the Romanian Premier League.
Yeah.
And, you know, my performance no bia si Ibrahim Dossi ninu aketwa.
Now I know a famous guy in Romania
even today, up to today, he's the well-known African footballer.
Yeah.
Even so, you know, I also became the first African football player, the first African goalkeeper to have won back-to-back best goalkeeper of the season. Was Super One League.
Okay.
Which is the second league of Romania. So I still have a record in Romania which is not broken. 18 games without conceding a goal.
Very nice, very nice, very. Now, say no, Mami Musa, we if you dear kakra ansana yatuas. Who of you no? Na if you born, so the to a new two kwana. Sir Romania Division 2.
First, Premier League or Romania. The same president. No?
Okay.
The same president now me born a Premier League, no, but third Division 2, no signed me
okay.
Of Premier League.
Very good. And what is Romania omu Division 2 no? Etoto Ghana ye born ye Premier and ye Division 1 ye preparation any kwanye faso treaty player any kwanye chese kwanye faso ye near mana blande ye we what say ye team. What the total difference net to say?
To be very honest, Romania League, is very tough. We compare Romania second league, Remonfeni Bekacho, it's very, very tough. Ghana Premier League, is somewhere like Romanian second division and as a Swedish second league.
Okay.
That is how the Premier League is. Okay. Even sometimes it can be compared to the third league of Sweden.
Okay.
The difference a woman say, Sebi, you are well catered for. Show ye Ghana, so Sebi, mean blame Ghana, resource no. But I think Ghana has a lot to improve, a lot to improve when it comes to management or managing football.
Okay. Now Kasim be say blame on. I didn't blame on. I'm gonna say blame on because we have South African League now. No to say just a very attractive. So I say Ubia we show more sponsor league now so Ubia the scale room. In the other na yampani for nanya so blame on.
I think it's marketing. It's marketing. Sabi Obeboboa. So marketing o league no.
Na we want SSS
most of the time. It's the Ghana Football Association.
It's not me mean it's not person who say omu so blame omu. Because omu marketing here.
Yes.
And I will now wabobo ani bi dana winnim said yet no. What do ideas ko sesia no umbenim so obejo madwuma ye umbe sabotage and as ye be rejected.
It might be so, but I hope say Ket and the be make us na me make me ya say sebi nyame fam bonenteme they are two Nyantichino atono because the ambition of Nyantichi was a good man, but they are two no there I wouldn't want to go there.
Okay.
What I know is Kurt is somebody I know Kurt very much. Me Ghana na minim ne pa. And I would to kwan wako Denmark near the end. And I think that his ideas, blending his ideas with Nantechi, he shouldn't make a mistake of just rubbishing Nantechi's idea.
Okay.
He just has to pick the good ones from Nantechi plus his own. But we have to market the league very well. Debia Obia Adia Kakra na dem na atono. Instead of say this Sikabe share league num. Most of the players na arrive for Ankasa na yakono. Obi ba no de maybe €1,000 and €2,000 a month ba. Accommoding intino obeko. But say nya sponsorship na say pompis can shemwa. They will want to stay. Who wouldn't want to stay at home? Who family who BBR. But the way the rate at which league no kono. At my time when I was playing in the even Liberty Professionals, we had like 6,000-8,000. 4, 5, 6, 8,000. CC I know for 500 crime go back. And why?
Because
so
league is attractive. Yeah.
It's not attractive. It's not attractive at all. The Ghana League is not attractive. It's not attractive at all.
Okay.
And I'll bet you so. I am with the opinion, self. When you come to females,
okay.
Sweden, and Europe, no, and Baby Bray,
William, Yababa and no so. I am a pa, Yababa and no so. Na Yakwe and him no. Team Bay and now war and with me break it through Black Stars. With me, ya call up or blaster now with Team Bay.
Teams need it built up the years because I was the best in Romania back to back, and I'm still the only black. So I won back to back. Because Egypt, no, I think 10 games. Now I've just lost one.
Okay.
And I think I was with no doubt the best goalkeeper in Egypt, together with George Owu.
Okay.
And from there, I came back to Sweden, and even when I was playing in Barcelona, I was counted among the best 10 goalkeepers in Sweden.
Wow!
And from there, also, I went to Egypt. From Egypt, Barcelona, and Yafremi, back to the national team.
Okay. Also, sometimes players need be a honor. Omu form pa but yen from obi so onoma from nowhere with me break it through our Black Stars nim anu nti ena ma me busa house na ma me fa nwura ha no time of break it through Black Stars unya mura no. How was the feeling and treatment ni situation no na say?
The feeling was good, and my first game I was handed a very tough game against Australia, and Australia was in the top 10.
Yeah.
Rankings. Ghana was also, they threw me in that game, and by the power of God, I became the revelation of the game.
Okay.
After that, the FA's Nantechi came to me and said, "I have seen goalkeepers in Ghana, but I think apart from Samir Ajay, you are the most agile goalkeeper I have ever seen.
Okay.
So from now, you will be part of the national team." But everything was okay. But next year, I will say, one thing, I settled down very well in the national team. We had players like Michael Essien in Chelsea. We had Musule Muntari, Steven Apia, all these players playing in the big clubs in Europe.
Yeah.
But when we assemble now, no Obia Nobia. This is because we met many Asian ball Liberty Professionals. Many ball black starlet, many ball satellites. We knew ourselves, irrespective of where you are playing. When you come to the team,
you are like a brothers.
Yes, that is it. When I came, it was very easy for me to settle.
Okay. Now, I say, we say your team be on ma, who break it through near show performance and say we see buy na, I say any day, and near maybe the wow performance here. Now. As a generous ne near maybe ni players ni be more some person more solitaire and be sir.
I wouldn't say that, but I think there are some things that happen. But I wouldn't say players need not there.
No.
Everybody loved me because I was very articulate.
Okay.
Metro, one thing we were the players had respect for me.
Okay.
Because me were Ghana no. One thing on Sena, all the big goalkeepers, Ben O, Ibn Dida, all these big goalkeepers, no, I was closer to them.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of experience when it comes to player relations. The other one is when I came, no, I was going very much. Against Australia, I was the revelation. Against Zambia, it was okay. We also played some friendly games, and I was fantastic. So even the coach was saying that you are the one going to take over from Richard Kingston.
Okay.
And Olele also knew. He called me in his room and said that, William, the way you are performing, I know, say, you're going to take over from me.
Okay.
So that is why I was very much surprised when the national team knew that I lost my daddy. But I had to follow the team, and things didn't go on well. And I know, sir, there are some people who knew, sir, when I cement the pole, nobody is coming back to the pole.
Okay.
And that is one of the reasons why things went on like that.
Okay. And Willie, Osha, yeah, your national team now.
Yeah.
Politics room. Players need to me a biomanwa kase. There is politics in the national camp. But yet, they were actually Mimura Muda, Unwo room. Now, one who be bisa, and I say Bibisa Koswa Mo, and I say Bibi say Chawasum Sada.
Oh, politics there. Politics there won't mean you national team. Politics there. Papa will be a better politics in the one. No, boy.
Willie,
Because
what's the politics? Our camp, Black Star, the playing body need the management in a politics room.
Yeah, politics there. Team be politics. National team, Ghana national team, their politics. Obi Owabe said the player is performing well, but he wouldn't get the chance. Or Bakrana, it will be very difficult for the person to break through.
Why are we nimbo? Who said the position? Who's a player? And also a good player. Who bet me and some fast but through politics, and you maybe to me see as you are shifting the kakra.
Yeah, I know if you want them. Think of most of the good players that we have had. Just because the agent is not that strong. You need a very strong agent to keep your place in the national team.
Mibo, so I say you need a strong agent to keep your Disney national team. What do you mean? Say, almost 90 to 80%. No, you need support the only boy from national team. And the other I say, just say, we agent near strong and sana what me a national team name. Is there any secret? Not secret be about Nekana Ikakra.
No, the national team they are flow. You flow through because pressure from the missing. There were pressures from the media. There were pressures from everywhere. I still hold the record as Ghana's most decorated goalkeeper in Europe.
Okay.
Got I've been voted 7 times best goalkeeper award. I've won 7 times award.
Okay.
And uncountable saves of the year. And, at the time I frame no. Young frame no cannot pressure down. But to be over national teams player ya frame. Ghana team Ghana and Kwani team your team be 40 players ever qualifies. It never happens anywhere. So ask yourself, why do we keep changing players? So obi to over bebo enye ye man. Oh, enye ye, but you will see him again. That's why I say you need a strong agent.
Not just an agent in a fight.
Yes, you have to have a strong agent to keep yourself in the national team.
Okay. Willie, me panel member bako I am say also opese obusa o question ba kuntino. Me pacho me mano ebisa. Yes, Abula.
Hello, Willie. Hello, Willie Michel.
Yes, our boss.
Yeah.
Pacho me also.
Me say of course we Oshre Black Star team na record 2006 World Cup no. And team record 2010 and 2014 no. Oshre they are the best ever team Ghana never have in the history of Ghana football. But Oshre 2008 begin the successful of the Black Star. Yeah, Africa Cup of Nations was a third. 2010 you call a D second. 2015 you call a second. Oshre this players named man for Africa Cup of Nations. What was the reason behind the team and into for this tournament with our best players that we never have in Ghana. So sure, then a bit my in future, say bit my side team like your playing mate, like as you are saying, Asian, because currently we cannot boast of any Ghanaian player in Europe apart from Thomas Partey that we think he's a good player in Europe, but comparing to those days, no, Thomas Partey will not even have a chance in the Black Star, but he's now the Ghanaian top player we are boasting when we talk of Ghanaian players in Europe. So what do you think this situation can be better in the next World Cup or the next Africa Cup of Nations?
Yeah, the Edikan, this has been a lot of questions, that Ghana for Akumaso. The area, after answering this question, I'll come back to the question that the man asked me before. The other one is, Yeni, see, any swadi home.
You know,
your time, no, in 1998, the then President Rawlings, he called the Ghana Football Association together with Jones Atukwefio, Coach Ike Afrani, and some of the big coaches in Ghana at the custom. And he told them, say, they have tried very well for Ghana, but World Cup ni yankobida. Ubekaya ye call near ye bar very close any Algeria ma ye goalkeeper no ye see na the light yes. Into Honor Rollins Frey and Rollins Frey all these top people, including the GFAs, Ben Kofis and Atta Mills at his office. And not tell me say, I'm giving you money. I want you to go the whole Ghana and pick the best under 16 players. Count them at Winneba. This is from 1996 or 7. Keep all of them at Winneba. My ambition is that they have to go to World Cup 2000. I don't know whether it was 2006. In Rollins, one can say Monko World Cup the next year. Was it come the best players, the best youth players in Ghana, Winneba.
So in the future,
these are the players. Yes. So the goalkeepers are fire and me, Jojo, was Sebana Hene. And I'm say one guy be. We are the 4 goalkeepers they picked from the whole of Ghana. Okay. They picked Antonio Bodai, they picked Ibrahim Atiku. All these players now, 60% of the players are who say no Muka, Black Stars strongest team no. Razak Pimpon Munina, Razak Ibrahim, they kept us at Winneba. You free why you be bobo, you kobobo, you best school, you say there. And I do, Yabeka said it could be a Monko Chrome 2 hours, Bama Bada. All these things, Wallace gave a lot of money with the ambition, say, Yabeka qualify the next 6-8 years and not 10 years. Into no social, many of us say, Black Starlet, preparation, no time, no Afrani, team to select, Patrick Villas, Munina account.
Patrick Villas, that was the core. 1999-97.
Yes, John Mensah Munina Antonio Bodai. The core of that team na Rollins. Emma the core no 60% any about Black Star to the Black Star qualify 2006 no.
Okay.
The only penny for our mobile where Stephen Apia, Olele, Samia J.
Muntari.
Yes, Omo. To Muntari Kuano Okanoka because you're free the Starlet core satellite no. One in Sanka say young pet players in Danti are finding no cofa Muntari and John Bates by or the Ebekaya who Black Satellite which is under 20.
You know.
It is also the core of the team now bought you near one boy under 17 that Batim Munaka Yasanko under 20. Even under 23, and we moved on to the Black Stars. But this time,
excuse me, one moment. Looking at the limited team in 2097 to 2000, most of the national team players came from Liberty because, let's say Michael Essien, Sule Muntari, Emmanuel Kupapu, and then John Painter, because John Painter came from how do you call it, Arsenal to Liberty. So looking at the Liberty team that time, you're looking at because most of them they have groomed together, they play for a long time. You could see there was some time Liberty could score Kotko and Haas. They could win the league. They were even one of the best team in Ghana at that time. Taking if Haas and Kotko is not there, they were the third best team in Ghana. So a generation and there was every national team or every youth team, Liberty have 8 or 6 players.
Exactly. So this is some of the Eina and Ma national team became strong. This year, the demand a Dawson. You have a strong team, but you need time because you build the team. For Ghana to get the kind of team we had, they have to cool down, have patience, not build the team, because now Ghana we cannot boast of 5 very top players in Europe playing in the toppest league like before.
Yes.
Ubenya Michael Essien, Sule Muntari, Ubenya Capito,
Stephen Apia, John Painter,
John Mensah. Exactly.
You know.
Yes.
And Obohu Rosa Primpon, also the legend in Denmark or Sweden. That time, and Techi Mensah, Sweden.
Exactly.
And now by Germany, Otto Ado, your offense, Hans Sappe, Uminabo Bundesliga.
Yes. You know,
Derek Botin.
Exactly. So compare those times. Ghana Rollins in Yabo, Tresiano, 77 Yamfam born in terms. Supporters in Yabotema, build the team. And I said, we will be also sorry, na man €1,000 Europe, or because your league, your Tiomo, Ketwa.
As legend, I'm one thing. Let's say Ghanaians, Kotko and Haas are sending their players to teams from Tanzania, Ethiopia, and then how do you call it, Congo and Guinea. Look at these countries. They can never beat Ghana when we talk about football nation. They are not nations that you compare those countries to Ghana. But our players are rather going there to seek for their process in football. So that means that instead of Ghana to improving, we are rather falling down, because Ghanaian player going to Guinea and Congo, Ethiopia, do you think he can be a good material for the Black Star? This is the biggest question. Ghana people have to put a question mark, because at those days our players from under 17 and go to Europe to play some of the big teams. But here under 17, I don't think this generation will ever take under 17 again, since the age cheating is no more there again. So what is the point of issue for the for the GFA to do now? So I think now it's time for them to start from somewhere and come to the green grass route.
Yes. Even time now, Rollins Maska now, Osai Maska me under 12 national team. I don't know. So we're Okaya.
It's like a national academy. So like there will be like the best team from Upper East, the best team from Asante region, and then they'll play the national academy, and then national academy they used to play against national academy from Ghana against Nigeria, from to Togo, and mostly sometimes they get some players to under 17. I remember Sule Muntari played and then get a chance to the under 17. Most of the Ghanaian players, and some of them even get an opportunity to play in the Premier League, and then most of these players always transfer to Olympics. I remember the Olympics used to have some of these youth players, and then Liberty as well, and then Dawu Youngsters. You could look at Auri Adama, they all play this inter-schools games, and then they play Dawu Youngsters. And look at Dawu Youngsters at those days, they have a very good team that could surprisingly score Haas and Kotko.
Yeah. So this is what has to happen. Say, per se, national team we have to start from the grassroots. The coast leagues have to come back. The national under 12 have to come back. All these things have to be back. You see, I said, you don't play Echo Togo, Echo Tanzania, Echo Benin. Then Zambia, we wouldn't lose against Zambia. Our time, no, Zambia. What is Zambia? Zambia, Tia, Dinkra, no, Johnny. See, Zambia, Ghana, on himself, we can score.
enye hu bi onim me believe a ball say no wias na koduru ba bi se yemfa history mo ball bi
Exactly.
sa your preparation entino said ye etimi aten yama emre bi duru ye premiership Leicester mu ina atimi wura mbaji bi ne dia me now me believe in say uko premier umu ba umu sa akesefo no struggle cross so be rat of form so into ball preparation na my mumu sa will you message bi aba ha no or say number 1 you are the best goalkeeper. I remember when you were with Ibrahim Dose at Alajo, may he so rest in peace. Ubi so the message was saying come on no or say or kaimo pa o Alajo tamanani Ibrahim Dose intisa eneko me person busa wa ayi ba ku bi so hwe ya me pa cho in your primary school unya utimi nya school team mu right enye SS level.
Mpacho, when I was in Ghana, no, actually, I can say in my age, you know, now I think apart from George O and Samia J, I think I was above most of the people. In school, no Kurana Mekono, because school.
Okay.
But most of the schools no MMA scholarship.
Okay.
Emma Ekura ko ebi so menu anom so ebi am na two schools and one school. Na me no one negotiate. It's okay, I'll come. My school, but I want you to take my brother also in the team.
Okay.
And I was able. I played in this intercore and all those things.
Yeah. On say, Tama Yesusano, Adia Bakwa say winning ball boy ema yehu say winning ball boy. Ye no ye de ehwa and we say as from primary school P1 to P6. So no na ya fro say ye kobo inter schools league. Na ya tro wudi aka ho. Sa nwumre no na. Eno na nchen. Once sa tam na ne discover. Ehon na ne discover talent no but emprofo ohunu. Ehon no mu bebo. Enti ubebo pieces na wie na ubewura middle school na from pieces na oba JSS1 na asem middle school form 1 no. So otimi wura sa tam no ba beto mpanifo. Enti otimi break it through sa middle school league ni mu na che so ye hero. Esi show yi by na ni nyina agu. Me kai tam ye tam na yesu na coast league no mu fa free school. Ye ko bo school league with state boys so am ho. Then mpanifo gina ho. Bo wi o bra training ube good asem obeka o ma hwe but motivate you. Ese ni nyina agu. Ye mpanifo no bia amfa hwe ho meba. Se mebo who believe me person me busa o ade ba akopa bi na ye to programs. Who believe in juju football?
Oh, Debbie. Sebi. But me papa and fasadi and anti me.
But
Sebi. Yeah, and for believe.
Okay.
For believe. So.
Yeah, the best
because if you
the person met free one yeah the best yeah but remember the so busa assemble ko wi na afi your room to women football na afi ya be wie kwa be fa so Ghana so football de be yi me dia me pa no say ujidi say ho dia mini problem but some people are saying say any hobby be anywhere tisa but me hu obi na so otimi ka no kre no say ampa e wo ho but onye involve then minim baby o free ba Sabiola my question in comma
look at your experience in Europe, being one of the legends in the Romanian league and then even part of the Black Star in some years ago. And then look at currently the technical handlers in Ghana and the Ghana football as well. So what can you offer or what do you have to pay back? Because I think if you can do something for Ghana, it will be what? A pleasure. So what can you do or what do you want to do for Ghana? As we've seen that our leaders are not able to put structure in a good place to market our league for the that's the most important thing, because when we are talking of international league in Africa, you can only count 1 or 2 countries: South African league, Egyptian league, and then Tunisian league. Because those of the other leagues, they are unknown leagues in the world, because you can never find those players in what transfer market.
Yeah,
and then
I think that.
So I'm coming.
Like I used to say. Sorry.
So let's say a person like you have broad experience in football. What is your contribution to revive Ghanaian football again?
Like I said, at the moment, like you know, at the moment where I'm working now as the head of the goalkeepers department in Gävle EF, the Swedish Football Association's National Youth Development, which is the NEO. That is something that I have said that if Ghana need my services experience, I can open up. Like if the Black Stars want to come to Sweden for a training tour, I mean, we have one of the best arenas in Sweden, a modern arena where you are training already. You just need to press on something and it's recording everything. You can watch it after. You can do whatever, edit everything automatically. And if the Black Stars need camping to learn more, I was even talking to somebody last week that if the GFA calls that some of the coaches should come and do an attachment here in Sweden, I can just arrange for them to come and learn so they can go back home and help the people.
Yes.
There. Yeah, I'm open to that. Anytime any coach.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yeah, I'm saying if you didn't take away a if you phone, you're saying you will online also. Yeah, and now
really, my next question or my next idea is that looking at the way the Ghanaian coaches are training the players, they are still training the players out of the pass system, and which is not good for the development of the football in Ghana as well, because you people being in Europe having every day or every time new development of football training opportunity. So why don't you people organize something like a seminar to the Ghanaian coaches, even though there can be a video, let's say a PowerPoint seminar or a updating course on the coaches, how to scout players, how to what, to manage players, how to train players, so they can be matured and good into the football, let's say, football world. Because looking the way our people in Ghana train the players, they are still training them not the right way and affecting them, some of them getting injuries and career prematurely. So like I prefer, let's say, a person like you can organize a seminar, or you can write a GFA, say, this is what I've been seeing and this is what must be changed. So if only you can give the opportunity to come and do seminar for the what? For the coaches in Ghana. Because it's not every coach who can have the opportunity to come and do attachment here. And then some of the clubs as well. So this is my opinion for you, that if you can what? Talk to the technical handler of the GFA to use this opportunity to help some of the coaches in Ghana.
Yeah, for me as a Ghanaian, I'm open to everything. I can even have a Zoom seminar where we can talk to these people, because I remember 2 weeks ago we had a talk with one of the best goalkeepers in the world, the female goalkeepers, Hedvig Lindahl from Sweden.
Yeah.
So it's very much easy for us. If they want seminars, I'm very much open to it, and we will be able to do this. And when it comes to the way they are trained, I can tell you, Metimi Akacho said, it's very wrong. Because I have been part of an investigation at the heart about why majority of the players who die on the pitch are Africans, and especially Nigerians. So I have been part of it. They planted something on my heart for 1 year just to get these signals. Now I can tell you that 95% of African footballers who have finished football and 70% of footballers, current football players, have problems with high blood pressure or their heart. This is because they don't eat well, they train wrong. Those coaches who are handling them in Ghana do not know how to tell them to eat right. They only go to training, come and eat, and then you be the shito, any moko, you be the oil, sugar, all these things. It builds up. That is why people collapse on the field. Otherwise, if you like, ask any active football player from Africa now. Said they be a medical tester. They have to test him twice. Because they see say akumane mboye. And they go to a thorough but they will not tell you 90% of African professional footballers active now, they have that problem.
Okay. And William said, yeah, that's because my house why program no Facebook page on my sometimes yana me so me follow e wo hono will ya hwani say sa teams ra na yabubu na obo ma KCN Suleiman Tali na wait sa team na build the core work up na solid team ye be so mu wa we a ukrom kraba na ho wo so no wogiri say ye betimi anya sa team ni bi ma na say so hwe calendar ye team the way see ye league na ye betimi anya player and as a goalkeeper ba ko a obetimi break it through to say Bayern Munich, Manchester United, the big teams for Europe. No, obviously, you bet me you are players in now.
Oh yes, you bet me. You bet me. But one problem I ever gone and say, your players, your goalkeepers, no see. But one problem they say those playing at the national team now. Okay. So we share Germany, we share Sweden, we share most of Italy. Most of these big countries now they have succeeded. Most of their best players are goalkeepers. Yeah. They have succeeded because I'm to say Ghana. Okay. I mean, for a match, you will be the best goalkeeper in many games. But per anko year, you have to be changed. Yeah. So this is the problem. The reason why Ghana, we share your time now. You can just handpick any goalkeeper. Samia J second sina amba ye kis ne di say wa be bo one match anye ye no. Samia J stepped in and he was the best ever in the history of Ghana. Samia J Yale ye Jojo was handpicked. He was the best ever. You see, and you can not both say the first goalkeeper of national team no. The Bibi and Koya, any other one can be handpicked. We have to leave these goalkeepers to make mistakes. The
so
more
they
make
from
mistakes. Yes. Opa Koshe, Sweden, and Germany. Yeah, but Germany 4-4.
Yeah. You know, yeah, what
Germany share. Yes, Germany share 4-0 first half. Second half, Sweden be share 4-4. Ghana and goalkeeper no. National team just game that.
Canada case Yabontino.
Yeah, but he is one of the best in the world.
Yeah.
So this is what we have to do. Ghana munya botrema goalkeepers no. We can get a goalkeeper to play in the Premier League very soon. Okay. But if you keep changing them, we will not get there.
Okay. William say enche ye be wrap up program nintino. Ma mema last question afi yenhwe program no baby e de beko. Women football. Me hu se wani abrepa obo ho dawru. Mo pese bibia ekoma mema obo mu bia saade na bi enkoma ema no. Ase yakama na hye ache dodo edu time yese yetimi emo mu soso epie enti me hu so ani abra obo ho dawru. Edia ena motivate ana say o girl bi ana o yiri bi na obobo ni bi na yesisi no ntina wani abre because me hu so ani abre pa me hu so ani abre pa so uza me follow ntino me hunu de ekoso bia me hu so ani abre pa wa send me yikra me so me de me comment no me pese me hu ade kro ene ade attach nti a wani abre but me so me support o ese ade ayema ayi wode say kofi bia no sa ade na ayema ayi wode say adwa if so mu nyina ye wo mo et say de o ka no enti ade ntina ama asesese no asa wani abre asa na ma no me hu say yam say Sweden fo no eni abre na so wa support say ampade o mu kan ye right enti ade na ma wo so asa wani abre a wo pese wo do hu ewura sa ade ni
they want to say menya sa ache ye wo camp starlet no na Black Queens wo ho okay sebi first na enko yi ma Black Stars no Black Queens paved the way. They went to the World Cup 3 times. I don't know whether it was 2 or 3 times.
3 times on the road.
They were, yes. And now I'm keep Ghana's name on the map. But yes, still no. Na bonuses name yet. Even up to today. So Osha maidens when you World Cup, they will do well. There is no
up to now, up to now, I know say BC. Yeah.
And so this wouldn't happen to them, Bermano. Intino sebi. Yeah.
Okay.
And now, Obebia ni waka say, my professional, be feeling.
Yeah.
Maybe for Nigeria women, no, that's even better. But Ghana, Obia ni waka say, Miss Football sikana me see way. It never happened, Oba. But yen be man, you bet me a catch or say, your football sika, me will fear with East Lake, me will fear airport, me will fear with Sunny Abeka. At Dane Tina Yenina Yabo Bako. It's 11 against 11. The same duration of the game, 90 minutes, the same preparation. Nemum, the salaries of the women is not even 50% of ours.
It's a cheat.
It's very, very sad.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very sad. If you compare, seven men can say, yen say no. Ebi a yakobo bokra na enya $10,000 a month. Ebi a beka say esisi.
Sir.
But oba man $1,000. Black Stars yen ye me fancy qualifiers ye between $8,000 to $10,000 a match.
I know.
Mbano aden they don't get even 40% of it.
Even the 40% no say kwa se bane so mu say ka omutim be ka kampu nyina omutim ba ya se mu yankwa hanom ye be giska no makoka kampu me hu bida
Ye diska ne di echi o ye fab ye yet flight mu na sika ne di echi aden na mo be ka se yen kobon wi ansa mba no mo di ama omo ba so asika ne mba aden
asem ene sese wa fa adwuma na ato ho so ntino sese no we dia tia sese opportunity na ba minim ma ball no me pese me ma 2 minutes na oka asem bi fa ho na ewiase ni pe etie wo nyina no so no edu ma dwene beta akire ne be hu se ampasa de wo ye no se ye ma kofidi a ye nyama kwa ame ni nyina ye nipa baako wo a asa no masama another 2 minutes bia wo di betu Ghana any youth no mo so mo ball no betu omufo na wan kasa no wo de wie sa ye no wo a wan kasa no question na me de betwa to no me de no so be ma
But me that say the other one say mesre mbema Black Stars players, former Black Stars players and current Black Star players, inclusive everyone playing in the Premier League. The course now I start no I have started a petition said you should sign. When I get between 1,000 and 2,000, I will personally spend my money, travel to meet some of these people. I don't care. I can even meet the UEFA president through Dario Bonetti, who was my coach. He played with all these big players, and he's a very good friend of the UEFA president. I don't care. I can even go and meet him.
Yeah.
We have to do this to help our ladies. Okay. It is about time we respect women football. Yeah. If anybody has seen my petition now, please sign it. And I'm urging all the Black Stars players, Michael Essien, Sule Muntari, all these players to come together and fight. Because if you fight here, then they will know say something serious is going on.
Okay. And kakakra so far if you league na omu bon na players na omu bobo no omu asiso no yes we can be na dia motivate omu.
The mechanic almost say it's not too late. Nemum first of all, Mesre Ghana Football Association the salary is nenye.
Okay.
Maybe 4 million, 5 million, sebi enye. Anye ye krana 1,000 Ghana krana with me the channel. Players wouldn't leave Ghana if it's 1,000 if they are paid a minimum of 1,000 Ghana, which is not even money, but it's okay in Ghana.
And Chayo, 2 years, 2 years more. Me person my head and I make way no story no. You said you winning go ki Ghana unya you would say 1,000 Ghana cedis.
Wow, look.
Na unim ketokra kunen nkro for GF members ne ho omu trase no omu so omu ye meeting even 1 hour be on miska omu take sitting allowance.
No.
Me except just except now when you nipa sa faka free Accra to Kumasi Kumasi to Accra hono kwaji award no. So no akoya na ya man envelope ya paja ne say okubi envelope no ma 1,000 Ghana cedis.
Which is very bad. It's very bad. How would the youth be motivated to play? Minimobia on 90 how many kilometers to come to training, but he's playing in the Premier League, which is not right. It's not right. The clubs have to treat the players well. If we treat the players well, we give them a good salary, they will not go anywhere. And I'm a sense to say, normal right pay before they go to Europe, because coming to Europe is not how do you call it? It's not easy. Yeah, it's not an easy journey.
Okay.
Mr. Rom said they should take their time right before they go to Europe.
Okay. Willie, wait 1 minute per February. Officer GF for no. Tuomufo. Na ekwan a omufa so a omu treaty ye players no ene ekwan a omufa so tua enipa ni bi ka wo GFA se man ni bi ko ball ekwan e do mbefa so emema koda hotel we so omu de omu koda school na ase under 17 under 20 mu bi no yetimi ma bi mu sacrifice saa na tida bi ase GFA no wo de imagine se wo ni FA pani tu kwan na mu wona wo kwaya adwuma no mu ko duru ba bi ano no na konya hotel papa no no na da na wo wa kwaya adwuma no ti abonten so ati ase enti mpese ofa kwan bi so na otu omu so fo sabi wo ka kire bunkuma no aka kire nifa na enti ase aye adwuma
Minimum the metu FA4 no for I will be very much surprised Kurt when one succeed here with all his experience in Europe and all the contacts that he have. The minister said they should not think about themselves, they should think about the upcoming players.
Okay.
When the players are happy, this is one thing that no player can take from Nyantechi.
Yeah.
Nyantechi will make sure the players would sit at first class, stretch your legs, have a good time before you go. But no ankasa no Nyantechi no player ni first class or no unquestionable first class. These are things obi munim. The only thing they know about Nyantechi say Anasachino. But who was Nyantechi? When me say to say one more modern non-shank mbani yom share players ni he should change the face of Ghana football. Okay. Because Ghana is here edino era. Michael Essien and na the fee scene no edino era. We cannot boast of 4 players.
Yeah.
One player.
Yeah.
Which is not even the best in Ghana football.
Okay. Willie say no yam say dwumadie no ye dia ba wi ye senka nkrofo e bi obi pe question bi obi pe so bu so bi about question so far bi am enti no say no ye dia ba wi enti no memma akwanya na e bi awo adofo mienu miensa bi na pese o chia wo mo e kwan ne da ho betimi a chia wo mo
the kind media there be a name Papa he's not living.
Yeah.
But I always say Michia no Chia my best friend Ibrahim Dose. Because Dose without Dose no I wouldn't have become whom I was in Romania.
Okay.
Chia Ghana for football supporters na mechia obia sebi or support him in my national team na almost sign support me to get to where I am today. No, I thank each and everyone.
Yo, any will yes, yeah, that was in you are meflone ya twetwenkom because the okan ba ko bi say coach bi o honest e bi o pese obesua de ne ade na me wi a mefre wachiri na ya di ho nkomo na ya hwe e bia ne mwa bi o ne yeso ye betimi de aboa coaches na omuso bani bia then you be kan ho asem nti wili nyame nhira wanya okese ba bia wo bia ye be san ba on chen bi yes yeah bye yo etiefo Moti William Amamu former Black Stars goalkeeper Moti Nidin Martin Nidin da ne eye show nti no so a church ne ma bebre mu small muhu de ekoye no wa open of message bra ye number no screen ani ubetumi afre na so wa kire wadwene ye twa hu sima ba akopɛ ye beka jagum ekwan a omu faso technical director ene niema bi omu ye na efe ho na ye ba ye twa hu abesisi enyu afidie ni free a I have Voice of Pan-African Media share program no mai uko YouTube ayo ho ubo VOPAM TV ebe yama then obe subscribe eno ano no ye share program na se notification krem no anya ne yekoye nim ye o Facebook so enti ubetumi ayi bibia enti sa ena ye ko ye be soja no ti ye da ye ho abakakra bi
As my face are faded by the sun, 10,000 men stand high on the hill, and our silence as the air stood still. 10,000 men trample for the kill. The vultures fly, the wind is high, the warrior fights, the battle of fire, the scavengers wait, each man their state, death is late, the battle of fire. Hosa, hosa, ho.
radio for you try hon kakra bi asamba yeah Saviola
yeah
and no you late kakra tie for afu na ensem ni bi wa said na me see fire no no ni ha enti so aba yebehwe na
me beto so fire no because
asem we kan wa ha cha papa me ka se kan wa ha cha enye se bia ye kan se adidi do bia tem nemu ye kan emre bia na Black Star de ba abonti se omu pe technical director yam se Saviola kan wa ha se ade we kura hu hia so mu bie krata bia to ana so obi fa application ni we mra besides ye wo legends bebre ye wo ya preko ye wo abedi pele ye wo chese o say ye obi o no ma watena se wako school and we book so adwuma de obeka bi onti ase ye obi o no ma wagina park ne so wadi agro no onim se de agro ne tie utu na fa ha wonim but enam se krata anka ne hunti yes se bi ebia na adwuna na se bibi chese se no krata ne de bibia enya problem ye fa krata ne ye was ankrofo we na ene ye so obi the German trainer Bernhard Lippert to be named GFA technical director.
Mamimbra sa we no kan. Sa Bernhard
Beba fa no ni won information bla.
Sa Bernhard Lippert no wo hwe ne history 1997 now it is manager our Eintracht Frankfurt and to 2000 no be assistant manager our Frankfurt from there no and also go there amateur manager amateur means a more boy fence more boy 4th league 5th 6th league you know and amateur football yeah. So a kind like Ghana they call the legend of African football or the Brazilians of African football taking a sporting director who is managing a mature club in Germany. It is an insult to Ghanaian football for the first time. Ghana players are, even though recently Kose Apia called the contract of Black Star. So he was there, he knows what is happening in the Ghana football, he has been to World Cup. So why can't you use the experience of Kose Apia to make it as a sporting director? Not even Kose Apia, we have players like former players like Hans Nino Sappe, who is doing very good in Germany. We have Otto Addo, who is also doing very good now.
Sebastian Barnes is here.
Who is also doing very good in Dortmund. It's a
lot of players are here.
It's a team lighter for Dortmund second team, and then bring the players from second team to the professional level. And then we have this Didi Draman, who is also in Denmark, doing very well. And we have this Stephen Appiah, our former player, whom everybody respected in Ghana football. So why can't we talk to these players and say, okay, this is what we want. We want to form a formidable team like ACN Sule Mutaru and those kind of people that we have for 5 years or 10 years ago. So now taking this player, this coach, Bernhard Lippert, who doesn't have broad knowledge about African football, because to lead African football, you need to have knowledge of African football, know the culture of our players, and know how our players react. Because in this time or in this modern football, language speak a lot and culture speak a lot in football. So why can't we take people like this to what? To understand our culture, to understand our players, so you can form a formidable team again or a formidable GFA again. So this coach, I think, or this sporting director, technical director, it's a wrong decision. And if GFA, if they hear this or what we are saying now, they should change their mind. If not, we are going to what? Hit this point till they do a radical change in sporting director rule, because this time it's time for us what? To also come to the GFA to say what we want, because there is everything in the GFA to change Ghana football, but there are person by here. And then so because the way Yantechi left Black Star was very sad and painful, because Yantechi is the first ever Ghanaian to ever work at the CAF as vice president. Even in the future, he might be becoming the CAF president in the future. In the future, you people just spoil Yantechi because nobody have that opportunity. So when can Ghana football change again? Because we always say we want to win World Cup, we want to win Africa Cup of Nations. With this character, we are still lacking behind to win glories in Africa.
Black Star pa bet me the kind of tama o hemake Mali ya kwachi Mali sata Mali on form still because you ko twano tunde ko bia samoamu so ati ase team na obi ade be wa be shembia no excel say Black Star no ni captain cry say on division 1 obo the captain
the ben say a crack or person ejuma ko here sa sporting director rule no on reverse it. So on Pekrampo, there shouldn't be a technical director.
And
it should just be like that. And no Krampo, yeah. Because faster, I'm a tour.
Yes, I'm a
German. Or he's almost even out of 7 or 8 years without even a sporting role in football. Can you imagine?
So, ni na ya connection ni Angelica enti ya na say yet honom ya bia ya tuntumfo ana say yet Ghana ya so obloni di onti say when na ka kire ho unhu bia ka so unhu bi se unhu bia abrofo nyina NMD kaka nye bloni bia na e bloni ntimi ka so omu nyina bibi anim ya bi omu nim ye so ati ase every time I say football legends na mo Ghana no mo kasa but it seems someone want to say you can't move sa ya so say you be edin be ebu mo push o so mo do mo sam na start a bad one thing then no man be give
no one Ghanaian coach be a friend Rab Zumdik time na this person Rab Zumdik Obasom Middendorf assistant our court corner and Middendorf call South Africa and Rab Zumdik by now Rab Zumdik by now Obokochi court corner or who Ghanaian football no nim. So yeah, man under 20, he was able to form the under 23 solid team, and this team that lead Ghana to the Athens 2004. From there, the same team who called World Cup final. So like such a person, he was in the country for 2 years, and he know our culture. So yeah, man under 23, he was able to grow the players well, and then this players was a successful player that Ghana have till now. So I'm going to be only Africa, Yes, a man is a sporting director role because there are some positions we don't have to give to white man. We don't have to give to our people because who can understand us very well. Because for the training level, we can take the foreign coaches, which is very right sometimes. But talking of sporting director role, sporting director is the main of our football. We have to instruct our youth level, our let's say the coach team, all various kind of leagues in Ghana. You have to do what. We're frustrated. So such a person who doesn't have knowledge about our culture, how can he do that? So Krako so tie we krampo a ma wadunye fast because Saturday yema okon kra because Saturday no reverse your nipa amotima ye Saturday na ha sape wo ho ye Otto Addo wo ho ye prominent person our Dortmund na wo Didier man our Denmark na oye good work ho na wo Steven Appiah and then what Mike Isem Crampo, but my best side in Copo. Moon Pro Crampo, bring someone's Ghanaian know that he can do the work. And some of far or beer, even for 8 years or 10 years, he's not even current in football. Somewhere Ghanaian sporting for Ghana sporting director rule.
Yeah.
Then a second far women, say, former coach, say, former coach now will go for now about corner. Basil Hifford. Okay. Because he's a well educated trainer in Ghana.
Yeah.
So he can also play the role as a sporting director.
No, the problem is if they will give him the chance.
He's looking
for
it.
No problem.
Otia Akente, before Otia Akente became Akente, he was a trainer at Winneba Training College, and then he was even part of Dosina's team before he became a sporting director in Jeffy.
Omunya hu se nipa no aye akodu level bi ni hu when the chance say they will see ade de obeba nanim obenya din ye din na be ye then ye benya nkrofobia afekra no o se esi ebi wa jesi kra no quickment ni ade oniema ye so ohia nyina ye mfama ede bia na ni GF4 no asa ono omu problem ono omu ko eniema na ohia ne ma imagine say ode ayi ema be 20 akọ camp na obi ansi wo mehwe omadidiem
Secondly, they are all working on their own interest. Secondly, let me tell you. Sabanqueo and Palmer and Okrako and those people. Let me tell you. Palmer sold one player from, let's say, Sweden and from how do you call it? Slovenia to Holland and now to Belgium. He have to give some money to the GFA, but he don't want to give the money to GFA. And then later he wants to contest GFA post. So looking at this, who is being corrupt before coming to the GFA? How will this person work rightly? Already you have been corrupt and then coming to a position where you'll be more corrupted. So that's why he was eliminated, not contesting for the GFA people. So those people at the GFA, they start to change everything. Kaku have to change everything and make everything neutral. They have to work transparent. If he cannot, to step down because Yantechi has been missing. Because what happened to Yantichi, we're thinking that, okay, it is good, not good, but no one can ever replace Yantichi in Ghana football. There will be some time to come, there will be very good people that can handle Ghana football. But we need to what? Do a radical change, get people that who are what? Who want to work for the interest of Ghana, not interest of themselves. Because if I'm coming to work for my own interest, it's not going to work. And those people at the black side now, or the JFRU, they're working for the own interest. Those people there, look at how their stomach is big. Comparing, look, the sporting director in European countries, in Germany. Germany, Oliver Bierhoff, he's a sporting team manager in Germany. Look, he's a former player. He understands the players. He understands the coaches. He understands the language of football. So looking at what? There was a problem between Ter Stegen and then Neuer, who to become a first role. Look, if it's in Ghana, they would have dumped, how do you call it, Neuer and then use Ter Stegen. Which is very wrong because sometimes you have to respect what the person did for Ghana and for the country and what the person has been doing. Even though they're all what? Professional players perform well in the high level. But sometimes reality must be what? Done. Yeah. So Ghana for no, we don't want reality. Whom you know, as Amaanah was saying, Ghana use almost 40 players to play qualify. In Germany, they only have, let's say, 30 players, and then they have 25 players, which are always been called always. And these players, if someone is injured, the rest of the players will not be called because there has to be a consistency and then be a teamwork. That never happened in Ghana football. Yeah. So, Kraku, if you want to be a good GFA for Ghana, do your homework well.
You Keto Kraku no when Saviola near blue so per se jabe gu chem dia you nyuma yi enti sa eno so eko Saviola so no de ne de akogunti ye he de be kwa akosisi me fa se ket de se no obi antimi no ye o share na dwuma na se so far ye more boy more we bia competitive league bia na se tournament winti no waka na say uma post na fe the next week no enti no sa na atie enti ye be koya nim ye be hwehwe yensem nim a ene we you want to say ma me fa nwuram keto bi we foreign Leeds United and Liverpool Arsenal any fu ye mfa sa match ne mfa mere wi
say ohwe Leeds United over 16 years in a return about Premier League. And also even those times
home coach no.
Yeah, Bisla. Look,
Marcelo Bielsa.
Bielsa, yeah.
Very, very fantastic coach.
Experienced coach. Former coach of Marcel.
Why one of the best coaches I am said Drew Baby and Nipana and why our system.
So sure, even those times when Leeds was listening to lack of Antonio Boa.
You at F4 where the Savila Sobodium Kakra. Who bet me the message be a person or the bano. Fabra, ye beka yama. Over here so your screen and your number no guono. Who bet me a friend, the OB and semi a kai, the ko ye and the uncle ye be a bit me a friend watch the wagene. Into your channel message and more course no. Mammy we free answer. Yam say Bridget Mammy or so her me am a blapper in Aquasigi was nice one papa and Gizo so the end the medical kama senior guri into sa and a tear sa and echo and a Mike or say okay boss Ibrahim Yaya on also here Kwame Isaac also here you baby I will be a Misha Kwanaba Yamisha on your case Gizo I say God bless you senior goalie and also some message on into the officer also who will be an answer on Tiasi and Fabra Yebeka and also Fra Yebema quite now so watch the wagon Saviola Kajagumi
I'm so sure
you Simaka Crabby or 10 minutes
Leeds United even those days that they were in Premier League having the light of Antonio Boa and then let's say Milner and those good team of Leeds United we know they were not even having the capabilities of beating Liverpool, but looking currently Liverpool is one of the best teams in Europe and then in the Premier League Masters for last year. I think it's not going to be easy. It's going to be like a derby because being out of the scene for 16 years, coming back for the first time in 16 years, they are going to prove to make the fans of Leeds United proud again. Yeah. So it's not going to be easy. Play in Anfield, everyone know Anfield Road.
Yeah, yes, I say Anfield.
Anfield is a place where that.
Honorable, what I say, Anfield, Anfield supporters.
Yeah.
Now Anfield supporters knew the own so baby.
Yeah, Anfield is a place whereby you can go, but you will not walk alone. You have to take some basket, some goods of basket.
Some people
away.
Go there and walk alone.
Yeah, so I think it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a tough game. Every opening game in Premier League is not that easy. So I think Liverpool might win 2-1 or 2-0. And Arsenal already won 3-0 against Fulham. I think it's a very good start for Arsenal. And then congratulations to Mikel Arteta, who just came recently, who formed a formidable team. I think Arsenal is going to be a team that will surprise.
Because why are they Mikel Arteta? Why the community should have GFK?
Yeah, because I think it's a promising coach in the Premier League at the moment, and is going to retain the glory of Arsene Wenger. And I think if he stays long in Arsenal, we are going to expect more trophies and more growth from Arsenal. But I think all the same, he's still on his process of building Arsenal team. And then we wish him all the best. But I know this league is not going to be easy. Manchester City is going to be one of the toughest teams. Liverpool, Manchester, Liverpool, and then Chelsea. Okay. And then Leicester is not going to be counted out because they are one of the underdog surprise teams in the world. And then I think this year Premier League is going to be interesting.
First four, no, Premier League.
This year, top 4 or top 5. Top 4. I predict Liverpool as champions again, and then I predict Chelsea second or third, and Man City will.
Let your yes be yes, please.
Okay, Liverpool will be champions.
Be specific, yeah.
Liverpool will be champions, and second will be Man City, third will be Chelsea, and then Manchester will struggle for the 4th place.
Okay. Minim say the one kakra nan Kenya and Ukraine me na ya adom na de Manchester for ni wura mu da wase say oduma to 4th anya hwem be Champions League. Atiefo yam say the dwumadie ne ba wie me say wa wo message na so person friend kwan ne da ho wo betumi di aba na yaso yakan ma na say ofre so a ye beje so ye number ne e wo screen anim ti wo betumi afre enti no sa na etie enti Saviola so hwem a yam say Madrid the omo ne postpone do mo ne Barcelona enti sa eno so eko na agro no full time na ba wie Arsenal any full time ba wie Arsenal twa mo 3 a mo ntimi asima da Blacka. Yes, like I said, Alexander Lacazette and a share first goal, Gabriel second goal, Aubameyang and a share last goal. Wow, say the Gunners, Umuko mani, Mikel Arteta, I'm happy for the guy because one of the youngest we are Premiership anymore. Say or try so baby, or when the sign is or yeah, and it's an okay, was he William a player or experience with Premiership anymore, only one, and a two on your play or tell play. And I on Samson Tino Masem. The players who were D-card, when the referee, when we also a plenty, such a player. Obet me a man 100% confidence, boy, no bet me a hate. And for first match, no, et me a winning Fulham. Though Fulham, side be a stronger than Ibisa because they were in relegation zone last season. Playoff. So we playoff and we a Kermutino. All the same, no. Yeah, it will be at the Arsenal. They say Arsenal and the league table no that first ye job wa Magic League no omu 3 points enti sa and etie enti atiefo and maka ne 5 minutes for message ni bla ye beka ma se one for maso so a emlene ni ye popon na ya hwe de eno so ebeko enti Saviola enya ma ye no mema emle kakra bi na wo so wo de achiachi nipa ba ko mienu bi ana se dwumadie wo de ma medical sa mamma si mo ba ko na fa masegna eko sa no Bernard no mu ko fandina be technical director no me pese otu omu fo kakra bi si ma ba ko wo wi ade no be che nipa ba ko mienu miensa bi na afi ye de dwumadie na ba wi
I think every Ghanaian want the good in Ghana football, want Ghana football to be successful. So they may can say they should concentrate on our league, do good marketing, do good investment, try to talk to the managers in the various clubs because some of them they are not what they are still living out of the past. So I think it's time for them to come to reality world now because let's say if there should be a standard. If you are not having such amount, you shouldn't form a team. Looking at Ghana, we have almost millions of clubs, and then the players we have good players, but because we are not well being trained or well being structured, so they cannot come out. So I think it's time for the JFA to put things in order and say, okay, we want not plenty teams, but we want quality teams. It doesn't matter that we have a lot of teams, but the quality is what? Not quality.
Cote d'Ivoire, Siano Musi Academy House.
Yeah, not even Academy House. We need some few teams in various regions with quality. That can let
Academy and they call it because of group Kwalano and Fie Academy House. into onko ba bia nkono no mkrofo ne ma bi onkono mo always be ane de so obedi no ada oda ne board na nche nti na dwene odwene nyina ye ball.
So the Ghana football will rise again. We need quality, not the quantity. The quantity doesn't help us in Ghana football. And the GFA or the government should find missing ways to support some of the clubs so they can what?
And quality football, quality management.
Quality management. And then let's say I also recommend some of the big clubs send some of your people to go and do coaching management or sport management so they can what? They can understand the game of football, because someone who is not trained as a sport management will not have the broad knowledge to understand some of the sporting activities in the game, because nowadays you need to study football. It's not like friends say talent. We have talent, but you need to study the reality of football. So to send some of their people to Europe or anywhere or the sports school to train or to learn the knowledge of football, so we can help to develop Ghana football now, because if not that, there is no chance. And secondly, I also like to our let's say our old players who are in Europe, let's say legend Amaanah, who have the time to speak with us today, those people try to also contribute to the Ghana football. Even if they're not giving you the opportunity, try to knock. And then Amaanah is taking a right procedure by trying to help in different ways, because what he's doing, no player has come to this age to talk about women football in Ghana, because Amaanah spent most of his lifetime in Europe than Ghana. So if he's living in Europe and then knowing that there's no any woman who can point my hand or my chest, say, I play football, this is what I get, I build a house, I bought a car. But nice one idea. Player who play for Black Star 2 or 3 times can have opportunity to buy a house, to build a house in Ghana. But the woman who played the entire career will not even have money to buy a good bicycle, or even to say to invest in.
And it's true, I've never seen a lady, a female footballer, say this is my house,
this is my car, unless those are the opportunity to come to Europe and then later they come and help their family. So I think Amaanah is taking a bigger step that I've never seen in some of the Ghanaian players. And as we are saying, I also support him to get some of the signature, let's say the currently Black Star players. The current Black Star players, I know most of them. I think I'll also talk to them to give their signature, and then we'll hit to the Black Star and to the executive technical director. There must be a radical change, because women have to be what? Also be treated good.
Yeah. For sana Saviola Cheni Papa Bina Ian Soleso.
Michio Bia Minimi Bia and Amaanah no time my Michel same Eden as and I dare no one. God bless him and enrich him anytime or anywhere, and let him do good things for women football. Okay. At here
for Saviola no or the Nedi Abbey. Yam say Jumedi no Hana ye DBC na ye DCA yem Francis Aqua meda etiefo a munya mre mosem credit mosem data e de hwe ye de munyina ase ene ye kan program no ye friend legendary sports enti unhu se ya start pe na wahye na unua bi enya bi ahwe ena wo ba ye dwuma konsu ye friend voice of Pan African Media VOPAM for short they will bet me VOPAM TV then bibia be yama, because uko YouTube na boy di na VOPAM TV ye di kan ye programs ni bebre e wo honom ena ye gusususu aye bi de gusu ye no bet me subscribe ye start ya abo so benya notification pa ne no eno ansa wo hwe nti basa na osusu wa share no bi anya biawe enti ye so obe like ye Facebook VOPAM TV ye sa Instagram e din krona Voice of Pan African Media Instagram ye ho obe like ye no follow ye enya ball nko ahu dwuma ne ye di aware mu nsem abrabo mu nsem social to sorry God bibia ye bi e wo ha da bia metaka ebia na so ti wona wo talent bi na pese wo so polishes ha talent no men fancy fabra ana so be free number no enkomo bi e wo bia no ye no ubedi ye be hunu de kwan a wo so ye be fa so ye so ye be ma wo so apie nyina ye sha se free baby ena ya be wie se enti no sa enetia enti menchi a ekonyina ekoma mi senior man akwazijima woni ma me bridging baby am obi am mechia me nyame onyam kese magizo Ibrahim Yaya striker mechia kwa music nyame sha onyam kese pa se munya amre mo se mo ekro na ba mechia mu nyina me sa chia me special DJ Willy ono ne bo dwumadi echi dom ono kire for how high say we say aniko say DJ nyame sha onyam kese ene me am boss Dr. Kejaba ono soso medana se omunyina yakeka ya dwunabom na ene de obi asoso etienka na ya boy ahomode se ye de emani bi a man no more Black Queens ne other teams near the Biba Fidie, so you know be dinkomo na most so more pa grono motie sufferment any yayament a omunemu na mososo also be born waire udue mu yie if we say enya better sa to be a good footballer or a successful footballer no it's not an easy task and so ubia enshen hu yi yo etiefo na otwe a ebehiem na ememenda ye sha se 2 o'clock pepepe na ya share program na se mo besan ate enka enti mechia obi bia o se ne mre etra afidie echi etie no ye chia obi bia onyame onyam kese na otwe se ne ye besan ahia wa ha mo ma bye
As my face up